Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ybot. Welcome back to Civilization 6. As you guys are probably well aware now, they dropped another patch on us, which for the most part is a good thing, except that it kind of killed Chow's CQUI mod there. So he's still working on that. So we're going to be without that UI mod for this game, unfortunately. I had a request from a viewer about playing as Norway, and I think that's what we're going to do this time. This may be very, very similar to our playthrough as England, but I think I want to give it a try. There was some recent changes to Norway. The Stave Church specifically, now gets +1 production from each coastal resource tile that it is adjacent to. Oh, wait, I stand corrected. +1 production to each coastal resource tile in this city. It does not have to be adjacent to anything. That is very good. Because these things need to be adjacent to forests to get the normal faith bonus. So, normally I'd kind of avoid holy sites altogether, but the Stave Church is their unique building, the replacement for the temple. So I'll try to build maybe a few more of those, and the fact that it's giving production now helps, because pretty much every other ability that Norway has is geared toward geared towards naval conquest. So, anyway, let's go over him just really quickly here. We'll be playing on island plates, Deity difficulty, standard map size. I'm not sure about the speed. I might go for epic speed this time, just for the hell of it. I'm not sure. Usually my games seem to run like 30 episodes, and I've been trying to bring that down, but we'll see. Really, the best way to bring it down would just be for me to improve my play, make myself more efficient, but anyway. Herald Hadrada, or I believe it translates to Herald Hard Ruler in English. Thunderbolt of the North allows coastal raiding for all naval melee units, and plus 50% production towards all naval melee units. Okay, so it's just melee units, so your quadrims, probably the first range ship you get. Battleships, missile cruisers, they won't get any bonus. Nar. It's a very interesting name. Units gain the ability to enter ocean tiles after researching shipbuilding. Naval melee units heal in neutral territory. That's very good. Units ignore additional movement costs from embarking and disembarking. Okay, very good. Let's take a look here. I thought there was something that also gave them the ability to enter deep water tiles before anybody else, like Polynesia. Berserker, Norwegian unique medieval era unit. For movement, if this unit starts in enemy territory, +7 combat strength while attacking, and if they're defending an enemy territory, -7 combat strength while defending, so double-edged sword. It's like a berserker. They're pretty much the berserkers are pretty much the poster children for things that can hit really hard, but if they get hit too hard, they go down. Viking longship replaces the galley, can pillage enemy coastal land, and capture civilian units if they're adjacent to it, using the coastal raid ability for movement while in coastal waters. So far nothing here. I guess it's just let's see. Okay, here it is. Gain ability to enter ocean tiles after researching the shipbuilding technology. Alright, well, let's get started. Herald Hadrada, the ruler. We'll go for island plates, if I can just find it. I'm blind, obviously. There we go. Standard map size. Deity difficulty. So normally I go for standard. You know what? Let's try epic this time. I'm kind of intrigued. I kind of want to give it a shot. I may hate myself, but I believe they do have the restart button put in here now, finally. Let's get started. We'll let Sean Bean bring us in, and then I'll pause it so you guys don't need to see the massive, massive loading time on my poor old computer. Let's go.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. All men fear the approach of your ships, King Harold of Norway, Thunderbolt of the North. Your longboats dominate the waves, always at the ready to unleash their berserker armies on an unsuspecting shore. May Odin bless your kingdom, and may the skalds sing tales of the victories of your mighty warriors.
We're just going to completely ignore the fact that they have the Stave Church as well, because, well, that's at the point where they all converted to Christianity and they kind of stopped believing in Odin and Thor and Loki and that entire Norse pantheon. Anyway, see you guys in the game. Alright, let's see what they gave us here. If it's Tundra, I'm going to test out that restart. Ooh, this is quite nice, actually. This is an amazing site for a holy site. This is the best holy site spot. Oh my god, look at all those coastal resources. Yeah, this is good. So, I kind of started rambling there. Need to invert the keys again. Here we go. We're good. Let me explain just how good, how fantastic this start is for the Norwegian Stave Church here. So, they gain +1 from every coastal resource. We have 4 of them, so +1 production. I'm also considering doing God of the Sea as well to help boost that to be +2 production. So, as for the other production, I'm not sure how good it's going to be. Oh, we're on Africa. That's adorable. I'm going to have to get used to this here. Hey, we got our tech boost for sailing. That's a new icon. That explains one of the reasons that CQUI is having so many issues. Anyway, apart from the... apart from what we're going to get as bonuses, we're not going to get really great production. I guess we'll have to, keep the forests, although we have hills. But yeah, anyway, I will illustrate with my warrior. We have 2 forests. That's going to give us bonuses. We'll get extra bonuses to faith generation with the Stave Church. And then we have 1 mountain over here as well. That's going to be a lot of faith coming out of that holy site right there. Alternatively, if we wanted to, we could throw something else up. And this right here, 1, 2... Let me check here. 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains. We're pretty poor on production, but that would make an incredible campus district. So far I'm very intrigued. What do we want to do for our first unit here? Probably Scout. We have 2... Sailing is a very good choice for one of our first techs. And we do have a boost for it automatically. I think I'm going to go for mining, though, to start. So I can get these 2 stone resources here. We have some mercury as well, so we'll get a bit more production. That'll be good. I hope our scout hurries up and gets out here. Just bear with me a sec, guys. I need to get the yield icons on. I know it causes a lot of visual trash, but definitely want those up. We'll probably going to want sailing pretty soon as well. So this is going to be pretty tricky, actually. Well, not as much because we're Norway. And we got another river over here. Another mountain over there. We've got a very mountainous island here. That's really good for us. That's lots of faith. That's lots of science. Oh, this is all shiny. Shiny for, I guess we're getting lots of it. It's our highest yield right now. Okay, you guys keep going. Cool. Next turn. And we found a goodie hut, and we also found some more whales. We may want to settle just on top of the jungle here to take advantage of this spot. There's only one coastal resource, though. But, I mean, it's a good spot near our capital. We got a boost to foreign trade, which is good because we may or may not find a new continent. And we don't even know. We could be on a much larger landmass and we might be sharing it with somebody. We'll find out in a few turns. I probably want to also just check our assignments here. So eventually we're going to get the whales. What will the whales give us? 1 food. So no additional food. It'll give us 1 production, 1 gold. Right, the times are so long because we're doing epic. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Oh man, I'm sorry guys, I just had the... Actually, I'm not sorry. This is the best title ever for this game. It's going to be the Viking Epic. Or Norwegian Epic game. Yeah. Yes, I am so very punny. What do we want next year? Honestly, settler's gonna take a really long time. Let's grab a builder first. That way we can get some of this stuff nailed down. You, looks like you're gonna have to come over here. So what do we got over here? This is pretty much it, but we do have some decent resources over here. We've got some cattle, we got some jade, we got lots of mountains. In a hole, this would be a good spot for a campus as well, actually. So, my goodness. Why can't I count in this game, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains here as well. That may be superior to this, or we may just put another city over here. There's 3 good spots for cities on this particular island, though, which is quite good. Do we want to try for astrology? I mean, we're going to get a holy site regardless. Let's work on sailing. So if things work out the way that I would expect them to, if I just double the math, then we should see Stonehenge grabbed at turn 30 or something, instead of the normal turn 15. Oh, we found barbarians. We'll see what happens. I suspect around turn 20 it'll say Stonehenge is built up and ready to go for somebody else. Another tribal village. Okay, cool. So probably settle on the jungle here as well. I'm gonna just throw down some pins just so I don't forget things. Here's a question. Will this cover me for everything? Yeah. Yeah, it will. So this is 1, 2, 3. This would be 1, 2, 3. Yep. Yeah, okay, so. Place pin. Just bear with me here. City number 2. Can we put like a little crown or something? Let's do the hex logo. City number 3, question mark. sure if we're going to put it there or not, but it's a good spot. Close the pins thing for now. 8 turns left on sailing. It's going to be a while before we meet another civilization. That could be a problem. Although, if we get a Viking longship up and running, we can get that thing to do some exploring. Oh, we got foxes up here. Lots and lots of opportunities. Just look, this actually looks like England, quite frankly. I know it's not. It's got more mountains, first of all, but just the overall general shape, it looks like literally the island of England. If it was closer to the equator. Yeah. Maybe I'm just completely out in left field. I'm hoping this ends soon. I'm hoping I get my own little island, because I do want to just kind of get a good number of cities.
It is not wisdom, but authority that makes a law.
Alright, so we probably want to get discipline, and we want to go for God King as usual to get our Pantheon up and running. And then, given just how many sea resources there are here so far, well, not so many over here, and this might also be a good spot for our city, but definitely in our capital, I feel like getting... You know what? I think I'm going to go for craftsman first. I think that'll be good. Help with builder production. So yeah, I'm thinking we might go for the God of the Sea Pantheon, just because it'll help make our capital super powerful, at least in the early game. It's going to do a lot for us. 'Cause I mean, 4 coastal resources. I'm just going to look up the Stave Church here. So, oh my goodness, this is very disorienting with my keyboard here. Stave Church. To each coastal resource tile in that city. Okay, so it does not have to be adjacent. This is a brand new change that they just made, so I want to make sure. Oh, that's the new desert mountain right there. That does not have any snow. Cool. And this is the end of the continent. Yes, indeed. Minor victory there. I think we're just going to heal up. We can heal. They can't. And we'll have sailing next turn.
Vessels large may venture more, but little boats should keep near shore.
Okay. So now we can approve those coastal resources. What do we want next? Let's start chipping away at astrology. I'm not going to guarantee we'll go through it. So that scout must be from that barbarian encampment. They went in completely the wrong direction, which is very good for us. So, what's our city doing? So right now they're working the stone and they're working the forest. They could be doing much worse. I'm gonna focus on production. Not that we really need to. Bop the scout with my scout. Got our builder up. So I guess we'll get this guy out. Get additional production. Get our masonry boost. So we've got brand new shiny icons for Eureka's. Do I want a settler or do I want a monument? It's a tough decision. I think I'm gonna go for settler, Because I do want to get those seconds... I do want to get additional cities set up. So we'll go for that for now. We'll see how we do. We are slowly generating additional culture with our population, as well as additional science. They're suggesting that I go for the whales next. Let's get the other stone first. We will fortify until healed again here. This guy's healed up. He can go ahead and bop the spearman. And next turn we should be able to finish him off. So 16 turns now on this. There we go. He's done. We got a boost to military tradition. So that's the civic boost. Cool. Alright, so you go ahead and build that. I'll make sure everything's set up correctly here. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2, 1. Food and production. We are actually producing 8 production. That's not too bad. For a city at this period, that's pretty good. So that is 4 production from the stones. 5. And then 6. Where's that other 2 production coming from? Oh, plus 2 from the palace. Okay, cool. That's handy. I didn't realize that the palace actually gave production. I learned something today. And I think we just met some... Oh, we met you! Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Cleopatra. It's an honor to meet you. We would love to sample your hospitality. Is this your capital? It is your capital. So you're our closest neighbor, and you have a coastal capital. That is very interesting. I appreciate that information. Maybe we can trade with you. Maybe we can take your capital later. Who knows? I mean, it might be an idea now to go ahead and queue up a bunch of longships here, although there's only one coastal... There's only one attack path for it, so it's not the smartest idea, but not crazy either. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll get our boost to craftsmanship. It's kind of cool, actually. I'm kind of digging the slower pace of this game because it allows me to grab those Eurekas a lot easier. Gives me some more time where... You get back here. So they will not... Yeah, we need our stuff to get back here ASAP. Excuse me. We also need to make sure that we have a strong presence in the north there. Wow, that didn't take any time. So we've got a scout. He will come back. He will report back to his buddies that, hey, I found a juicy city. There he goes. So we're going to have to pause production on our settler and get a warrior out. We could probably just camp him out on this stone right here and just use this area as a choke. They can't get through here. They can only get through here. We could actually put them right here, and then that would, it wouldn't fully choke them out, though. Alright, Mr. Scout, keep going. Oh, actually, Mr. Scout, come down here, please. Go pop that goodie hut that we forgot to pop. This is irritating that it's delaying my settlers so much, but, unfortunately, there's very little we can do about this. So Nendros here, still lots of housing from both being on a river and being coastal.
Skill without imagination is craftsmanship and gives us many useful objects, such as wickerwork picnic baskets.
Cool. Alright, do we want to change anything? Not quite yet. I do really want urban planning, but I want that Pantheon more, and it's going to be valuable to us. It's going to be more valuable than urban planning will be. Holy crap, 52 turns for state workforce. Wow. I guess we start and finish foreign trade. Next turn. We just got a blanket amount of faith, which is... That's a mixed bag is what that is. I wish I had known that we would get that. So it's going to be a stalemate. It's better for us to just sit here on the stone. Bring our scout back. So 2 more turns. Or 3 more turns. Apparently she has a bigger army than us. I guess we need to... She doesn't want our delegation. Whoops. Your warrior was attacked. Interesting. So domination victory. Oh, there's her military strength. 158 versus our 19. 19. We go for battle cry there. And our Pantheon. Let's take a look. I'm thinking God of the Sea still, guys. It requires fishing boats, which is irritating, but apart from that, this is a pretty good Pantheon. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's grab that. We got our boost to mysticism. Next turn. 2 more turns till our warrior comes out, and after that we can return to building our settler. We're making a full 2 culture now, which is good. Got all 4 of our sea resources. And they're working the whales now instead of working the forest because it provides a lot more yields. Cleopatra's growing stuff around there. 1 turn until the scout is done, or the warrior is done. Got a tech boost bronze working, okay. You keep moving. Let's leave him for now. I'll just get rid of the tech notification. Egypt is doing Dance of the Aurora.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning.
A physician without a knowledge of astrology.
Okay, so we can build holy sites now. So probably want to buy that tile. And we'll go ahead and we'll drop a holy site there, but we won't actually build it just quite yet because we want to get that. We want to get our settler out first because that's top priority. Go ahead and knock that guy within an inch of his life. And next, technology. What do we want next? We do really want writing, so that's something that's going to be high up in terms of priorities. We also really want shipbuilding because that's gonna give us naval. Yeah, it'll allow us to go across the oceans. What do we have around our capital? Mostly sea resources. We have everything unlocked. Cows over there. Furs. Furs require animal husbandry. So let's grab animal husbandry first, because we do have a few things like the cows and the furs up there. We'll need all of these basic techs eventually, so why not? You guys stay fortified. You move up. Scout versus scout there. Ruh-roh. You stay fortified. You move up here so we can't get flanked. You move into the forest. You'll be able to attack him next turn pretty much regardless, and you'll be able to heal in the process. You're so equal in terms of... Oh, my. These little buggers mean business. That being said, we can do this. And lose our friggin' warrior. Nope. Yeah, this guy's gonna die, unfortunately. That's the Hanging Gardens. Stonehenge still hasn't been built yet. Alright, this is gonna suck. So I guess we're gonna alter our plans slightly. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we have to. Is this city gonna have enough production? Or maybe do we want to perhaps settle here near the hills and the crabs? There's not really much up here except for furs, though. I do kind of want to make a bit of a block against Cleopatra, though. So our warrior got killed. We can attack from within. Let's move the settler out. And... let's grab a slinger of our own, actually. So this will stalemate. Keep that little bastard weak. So our scout's able to finish him off nice and easy. And unsurprisingly, they're pillaging my stuff. We will take... I guess we want Ranger here for this guy. So you're just going to stay fortified in there. They can't really do much except just pillage all my stuff, which really stinks. But I mean, that's not going to do all that much. We can just attack them from the safety of the city. You guys get linked up. And we'll decide whether we want to settle here or down here. I suspect this will get pillaged next. There it is. Alright, animal husbandry's done. Let's pick out a new one. Let's get started on archery, since this is getting a little ridiculous. Next turn. So now they're just buggering off. They're bored now. Alright, we'll get started on early empire. So it's suggesting settling red on top of the jade, which I believe is a viable option. Got a lot of production if we settle near there. Let's cross the river for now. This could be a very good spot for a campus. We're gonna need to move our warrior out in a bit, though. I have another bloody scout. So we'll move the slinger out. I think this is a fairly appealing location. So I think I'll go here for now. And if Egypt decides to settle over here somehow, then we'll take their cities later. We can do that. Alright, how do you pronounce this one? Kristenstand? Kristenland? We'll call it Kristensand. Alright, anyway. Really don't want to build a freaking builder again, but it would be useful. Let's throw a few hammers, a few turns of hammers at the holy site. And this city right here. Oh my god, 35 turns for a trader. Uh-huh. How about no? We'll get started on a builder. I'm hoping if we get on the hill we can get a better vantage point of just how much stuff he still has. Because last time I got over here, I walked right into an ambush. And I don't care to repeat that mistake a second time. Nothing so far. Let's move you up here. Actually, move you there. You can just cancel movement. Skip your turn. Stay where you are. Those guys moved up. Okay, it's safe for you to move up. It'll be more difficult for them to double slinger you. The warrior is in play, though. So that's going to give him a complete victory. So I think I'll pull him back. Kind of bait them to come for my slinger, and we'll see. They shouldn't be able to get into the forest this turn. So then we'll have an option. This guy can. They shouldn't be able to both get into the forest and attack. So, we'll see. I didn't think about them maybe slinging me from the side, though. But that's fine. And we got our boost to archery. Very good. Let's take a look at the big picture here. So we got archery done. Probably want to get started on pottery. Pottery into writing. And garden still, that's all that we've gotten so far. All that anybody's gotten, rather. Okay. I want some more warriors than this. I feel like I need a couple more. Yeah, I definitely need a couple more warriors. Right, you can come up. Let's need orders. Can take shot at them. This is a handy little choke point. it's probably a good time for this guy to actually get his upgrade. Probably also a good time for this dude to pull back as well. So these guys can be upgraded to full archers. And you can get a heal. I think I'll move you over here. I think I'll fortify you. They still can't pillage the holy site because it's not finished yet. Here's a question. How many religions have been founded? Just the one? Okay. Well, that's something. Alright. You can hit back. That's pretty damn favorable in terms of the fight. Use our archer to finish him off. Next. This guy's now also nearly dead as well. I guess I'll give you Battle Cry as well. Why not? Mostly dealing with these fools. Sure. Shoot them. We'll take the promotion maybe a bit later. I don't think this guy who's almost dead will be much of a threat. I could be wrong. They swapped out. Very smart of them to do that. But now both of them are heavily damaged. I think I will take the promotion now for volley and give them some more combat strength. Oh geez, look at the time. It's this video's running long again. You just sit there and let them hit you. Alright, so at the end of next turn I'm gonna throw down a cut because I have to. Pedro! That was nice to meet you, Pedro. Pleasure to meet you. Come visit our capital. Oh, they're targeting my archer now. And we got a boost to early empire. Grow our civilization to 6 pop. Very good. Well, Pedro doesn't hate us yet, so let's send a delegation. Thank you for accepting my delegation, kind sir. Got a civic boost. Met Pedro. Must have met him here. Let's go ahead and delete that pin. And go ahead and just QQ those guys down nearly out of existence. Finish off the slingers. These guys shouldn't have much of a chance. Trying to decide what I want to do next. I want another warrior, so I think I'm gonna throw a few hammers into that, just in case. I need at least 2 warriors to deal with this camp, I would think. I think that just given that there's at least 2 that they have, I think it would be overconfident to the point of being stupid to just go in with my 1 scout, 1 warrior. And that's gonna do it for this turn. I think it's about time that I dropped a cut, guys. So we'll continue this in part 2. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been Ybot. I hope you're enjoying the first 68 turns out of 750 here. Well, we're gonna see how this one goes on Epic. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.